think Huro senses an owl around here.
You guys want to rest here? I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Dahnans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidrea. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you...
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Dahnans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Dahnans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Dahnans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Saar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Xion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Xion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
So good. Are you all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings...
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps...
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the Crown Contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the Crown Contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did. as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city? He didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danon versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
Xion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Hi, Poodle! Seal!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand! You're mine! Engaging! You're finished! You're mine!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Here goes! Arrow
Demon
Claw! I can do this all day! This one's mine!
Take this!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. I won't forgive you!
Demon Fang!
I see one, eh?
Glimmer Dragon! Fire support!
Can stand up to these fists.
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
I can carve through armor!
My shield.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. A showdown between blade and steel.
Only getting started. I'll heal you all. Photon, lightning, healing Thank you.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
An
Astral Art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Glacial Spear! Here's the
Here I come! I'm on! It's over! Attack! Double Demon Fang!
Lunar
It's over!
Corruption! Gemini Render!
Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up! Do it!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. What's this thing? You got spirit!
Glacial Spear! Here's here! You have no mercy! More with that trigger! This one's mine!
The enemy builds are cool.
You'll soon see about that!
Double Demon Fang!
More with that
You're mine! You're finished! Can't get out of this!
Air throw!
Eat this! You're mine! You're finished! Double Demon Fang!
I'm only getting sweet now.
I'm not done! Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Sweet now!
Take this! It's over! You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
Blazing Storm! Seal! Ice Tornado!
Burn! Hurricane!
Glimmer Blast!
Here I
Lightning
come!
Orb!
Back, you're finished!
More where that came from!
Here I come!
Blazing Cascade!
You're finished!
Spread!
Double Demon Fang!
Into the shadows! Lightning Orb! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let's refrain from losing.
Take this! Here I come! I'm on it! Crush!
These ones can run rings around us!
You're finished!
Get in the wind!
You're mine!
Here! More for the stockpile!
Here!
Thunder Field!
I'm on
Here I
it!
go! I'm only getting where that came from!
You're mine! You're finished!
I'll be saving this
Dragon
one!
Tail! Eat this! Take this!
Lightning Orb! Burning!
Onward and upward.
Not in your dreams!
What is this?
Take down their defenses!
We're not finished!
It's over!
Watch it! Double demon fang!
In here!
You're mine!
Freeze
You're
Lancer!
finished!
Sweet dreams!
Take this!
More where that came from! Evil! In here!
Do not! Abort!
Freeze
Their
Lancer!
hand! It's over! Double demon fang!
More where that
I'm practically unstoppable.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
An opponent like this should be easy. No escape!
Gravitas field!
Blow away!
Reload! It's a duel of the
You're
arts!
mine! You're finished!
Field!
Eternal devastation!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Double Demon Fang! Here I come!
Now!
Megasonic Thrust!
Here goes!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
That food there looks pretty tasty.
Yep, we can fix that new recipe with it.
I eagerly await the final result.
Now you'll learn! You're finished! Die!
Here goes!
Take this!
You'll pay for what you did!
You spirit! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Crazy Cascade! Here's evil! Now, Freeze Land Party saving
Take
this
this!
one!
You're finished! Eternal devastation!
He's dead! More with that case! Ice
You're
Tornado!
mine! Double Demon Fang!
Thunder! Reload! Handle! Steering Flame!
You're
Reload!
mine! Eternal devastation!
Jamming! Flame of Fury!
Strike!
Hurricane!
See what happened there if you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Take this!
Will this
You're
help?
finished!
Whirlwind snap!
Megasonic Thrust!
Eat this!
Thunder!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shout!
You're mine! It's over!
Lunar Corruption! Lightning
Megasonic Thrust!
Wheel! Steering Flame! Reload! This one!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Guys, leave it to you! Take this! It's over!
In here! Whoa! You alright?
I have no limits!
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
You're mine!
Where that came from?
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Everyone hanging in there?
Little help!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm on it!
Thanks! Megasonic Thrust!
Storm! Feel!
Here I come!
More for the stockpile!
No
Lightning
escape!
condemned! By the
You're mine! It's over!
Watch this!
Double Demon Fang! Here! Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
You're finished! Megasonic Thrust!
Mega Ray! Thunder Field!
No further.
Light Astral Energy!
You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
Talon Storm!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zeugles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells.
Little help!
By me!
The rebel! Take off them!
Now you see what I can do!
You think that shield will save you?
I see one, eh?
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Dragon Shell!
You're mine!
Gemini Aqua! Lightning Orb!
Double demon blast!
Glimmer Dragon!
Take this!
Lunar Corruption!
I'm just getting
Eternal
started!
Devastation!
I never miss! Lightning Attack!
You're mine!
Eagle Fire!
The earth throbbed in pain.
Crumble!
Here!
Sword!
Radiant Flame! Reload!
You're finished!
Dust to dust!
Here I come! Double demon blast!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
A barrier. That may indicate Almadria is near.
Then we've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see if we can find something that'll release it.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
Brace yourselves! This one's back! Engaging! Supersonic blade!
Tear!
Thunderblade!
They really don't give up, do they?
Burn!
I'll heal you all!
Release! Here I come!
Thunderfield!
Eat this!
You're finished! Double demon fang!
Back into the glacial sphere! Here's the evil! Freeze blade!
Eagle dive!
Now!
Here I come!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny...
mood.
You're so...
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I get...
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Megasonic thrust! Rip it! Finish!
Blazing Cascade! I'll take my revenge on you! Here's the wind! I force Wreckerborn!
It's almost too strong. Be my guest.
In here!
Eat that!
A freezing storm! Lost!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Mega Ray!
Now, take this! Megasonic thrust!
Do it!
How dare you!
Air thrust!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine!
Let this tear! I'm a true gunslinger around here.
Bring him down! It's over!
Here goes!
In a bind, Glacial Spear.
Take
Here's
this!
evil!
This!
Lightning Blaster!
Megasonic thrust!
I'll heal you all! That's my cue!
Shut him down! We're not finished! Total devastation! Here I come! You're finished! Time to let it rip! Here I come!
Glacial, where are you going?
You're finished!
Just getting started.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Hear me! Flame of
Now! Talon Hurricane!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Fire support!
Onward and upward. What's this thing?
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
I see one, eh? Here I go!
By the power of Raging Cascade!
It's over! Hurricane!
Watch this!
Megasonic
Do it!
thrust!
I'll be
Here we
saving
go!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Annihilation!
Now! You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Eternal devastation!
Power
I'm
of
on
water!
Demon
Now!
Fang! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let's refrain from losing.
Little help!
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! I'm going in! The rebel feels off them! We're not ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! I'm on! Here I stand! Double Demon Fang! You're finished!
Sleep now.
Take that! It's over! Double Demon Fang! Cross back, will ya? Double Demon Fang! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Let's refrain from losing.
What's this thing?
Let's dispose of this
Megasonic Thrust!
In the way! Sleep now.
Here I come!
Glacial
I won't show you any mercy!
Now I'm real mad!
I'm on!
Hurricane! Eagle Fly!
Confiscated.
Megasonic Thrust! Here I come! On your knees! You're finished! Megasonic Thrust!
Thunderblade!
Here I...
I'll heal you all! Lightning condensed! Healing circle!
Hurricane! You're mine!
Dance with the wind! Air thrust! Grind and wind!
Hurricane! Double Demon Fang!
Freezing storm!
I owe you one! You're finished! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Shell! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc!
It's over!
done!
You was Eternal Devastation!
Talon Hurricane!
Ready to go! Photon dance in the wind!
Freaking done!
Will they now?
Here I come!
I'll be clear of darkness!
I'll keep you with Eternal Devastation!
Here
do it!
I really know you like
Eat this! You're finished!
These fists have got your name on them!
Hey, that...
You're mine! You're finished!
Here goes!
No escape! Double demon fang!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Dragon Shell! Take this!
One
You're
more!
finished!
Into the blazing
Ribbon
cascade!
tear! You're mine!
Sleep now!
You're mine! It's so try harder!
Water!
Take this!
Glimmer dragon! Here, let me help! Thunder field!
Hurricane! Escape! Take this! Try harder! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind it.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! I'm not done!
Healing circle!
Double demon
Thank
fang!
you.
Away!
Dance in the wind!
That
Air thrust!
Ah! It's on! And more coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! You're mine! Megasonic Grapple! Take this! You're finished! Eat dirt!
Lightning
Here I come! Thanks! Double demon fang! Riddle!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Forgive you! Go for the weak point!
It's almost too strong.
I think that'll split it up!
Here goes!
Be my guest.
You're done!
Mission! You're finished!
We're not finished!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help.
Not a chance!
Lightning condensed!
Anything normal is on!
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Take this! I'm not done! First strike! No! Here I come! No escape!
Water!
Crumble!
Double Demon Fang! It's over! No escape!
Lightning condensed!
Eagle Fly!
Thunderblade!
Crush!
Hey, that...
Double Demon Fang! Here I come!
Not on my watch!
Get it!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
By the
You're
power
finished!
of the
I'm
Lord!
just getting started!
Megasonic Thrust!
Talon Storm!
Freezing storm! Here
Just
goes...
the dust! Take this!
Tornado wind! Air thrust!
I'm not
High astral energy! Raging
Double
cascade!
Demon Fang!
Dragon down! Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Glimmer Dragon!
Take Firmament
Double
Render!
Demon Fang!
Talon
Eternal
Hurricane!
Devastation!
Astral energy!
Say no more! This should make for some good weapon crafting material. Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
Well, we've only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almeidrea.
There she is! Almeidrea!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almeidrea.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Niez. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidrea.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Double Demon Fang!
Thunderblade!
Dragon Shout!
Searing Blade!
Your first strike!
Photon Slash!
Here I come! Pierce!
Power of water!
Try harder!
It's over! Seal!
Watch this! Here I come! You're finished!
I never miss! Blade!
I'm on! You're mine!
Watch it!
Here's a healing arc!
I'm on!
Watch and squeeze!
Double Demon Fang!
Firmament Thunderblade!
Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
It's too much! Try harder! I owe you one! You pay for that!
I'll bring you back from I'll bring you back from death to bed.
Now I'm in the groove!
Resuscitation! Still have some fight left in me. Lightning orb!
Take this!
I'm all stuffed up.
Take
Sleep now.
It's over!
Burning strike! Photon flash! More where that came from. Hear me! Flame of fury!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Eat this! I'm on it!
Searing flame! I'm here.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
You're mine!
I'll bring you back
Now
from
I'm in
death
the
to bed.
groove!
Burn in hell!
Resuscitation! I'll heal you all! I've still got some fight. Healing circle!
Fool!
Double demon blade!
Hey, that
You're finished! Prepare to be
raging
sealed!
cat!
I'll run you through!
In here!
Brimming with hatred.
The water!
You'll finish! You hear it now!
In here!
Take this! Try and run!
Searing flame! Here, let me help.
Eat this!
Arrow squall!
I'm on it! Double demon blade!
I really am the one. Air thrust! Another dig! Dance in the wind! In here! Back into the front for the top pile! Metal ray!
Eagle
Thunder
Fire!
shield!
You're mine!
Now I'm in the groove!
Glimmer
Megasonic thrust!
More where that came from! Lightning descent! Thunder blade! Hey, that
Glimmer Dragon!
Ice tornado! Lightning raging cascade! First aid! Dead on my watch!
Glimmer Dragon!
Dance in the wind! Lunar
Fool!
Here I go! Seal!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You're mine!
Dragon Shout!
By the power of
Demon Fang! They're attacking separately!
I can't even hit on him!
Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
healing circle!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away!
From death to this!
Take this!
Come now!
I've still got some... left in me. Healing circle!
I really owe you one!
Astral energy!
Take this!
Lightning condemned!
now!
Damn it!
That should do it!
If only I'd been more careful.
Raging! Cascade!
Behold!
Dance in the wind! Feel!
Looks bad.
Wits about you, people!
Burning! Go time flat! Where did that came from? Shining Arch Shield!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Thunder Field!
Chaotic disaster!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine! Lightning orb!
Try harder!
Dance in the wind! That energy does it! Now back into the fray! Crush them! Target down!
Try harder! Stay away from my friend! Megasonic!
Astral energy raging here!
Come
Here I come! It's over!
I never miss! Permanent render! I'll bring
was
you
all
back
mine.
from depths of
Here I come.
Arrow Squall!
It's over!
Resuscitate!
Is this it?
Damn it! Firmament render!
Try harder!
Arrow Squall! Here's a healing art! Will this help? Light astral raging cascade!
Come now! How's this?
I really owe you one.
Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Reload! More for the
Here does it!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Reload! I'm out of ammo! Dance in the wind!
This one's mine!
Feel! Here's a
Come
healing art!
now!
First aid!
Their arts were interrupted! Denied!
Firmament render!
Tiger
Arrow
blade!
squall!
Going in!
I'm ready!
Try harder!
Death!
Now!
Let me
Try
have
harder!
Thunderbolt! Searing!
Just try and run!
Blazing cascade!
Take this!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
You will
suffer!
Try harder! Take this!
Healing circle!
It's over! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine!
Her Master Core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't!
You're mine!
Glacial Spear! Evil!
Ridwell!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me! Freeze Glacier!
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now!
I'm not done! Double Demon Bang!
I'll never miss! Lightning Condemn!
Take this! You're finished!
Denied!
Double Demon Bang!
You will suffer!
I'll heal you all! I'll end you! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Dahnan or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again!
Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Sion!
Sion!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Denna. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No!
Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Leori. Shion. Damn it.
You're mine! Here I come! Try harder! You're mine! Megasonic Thrust! Eternal Devastation! Crush! Here I come! Double Demon Fang! Eternal Devastation! Double Demon Fang! Take this! Megasonic Thrust! Double Demon Fang! You're mine! It's over! We did it! Now! I'm not done! You picked the wrong fight! No escape! You're mine! You're finished! Try harder! This should do it! You're mine! Pierce! There! Take this! You're finished! Eternal Devastation! It's over! Take this! There! Eternal Devastation! You're finished! You're finished! Eternal Devastation! Here I come! You're finished! Here I come! It's over! Double Demon Fang!
Alvin?
Finwell!
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistlein. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay?
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
I think Huro senses an owl around here. Speaking of Thistlerim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge.
Yeah,
And your
Really?
probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Alphen!
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in...
Yeah.
When the ship said...
Yeah.
There's...
So,
Give the man some space, Law.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. Next thing I knew...
You mean to...
No, of course I was the only reason I survived.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen.
So then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then it... Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes.
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question...
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little... Not to compete.
Thanks for letting me...
Please.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now, it's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone.
Yeah. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. Although if that had been the case, I'd never...
Have you learned to...
Nuh-uh. I resent the... I guess what I'm...
Rinwell.
First it was...
Yeah. All this time, you were suffering right in front of me.
Poor Shion must be lonely. All by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwitting. So, feel like you're making headway?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other.
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to Despite that, she stayed a debt left.
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what, be it several centuries ago.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, you know what I heard?
And I was out of line. I had no right to...
No. Left my... Beside, the truth... Not only... Do you understand? But...
What I've been...
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kinda my forte.
Look, you're in shock, and who wouldn't? But here's the...
I get...
It's about... Look, you're still here, aren't you?
I can't guarantee any...
So you think we... Come on, what happened? That's the guy I was...
Law.
No, I'm serious. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alf?
What are you...
So then quit gripe...
Listen.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. But there's still so much that I...
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides...
Yeah. Just give me a little more time.
Hey, don't...
Back to the inn, I guess. What will I even accomplish going alone?